Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach Matt, EliteThrowsCoaching.com. You know, the video analysis have been trickling in. Some people have been sending videos, so I wanted to get a few of them done for you here. Again, the free videos analysis that I do um, is a free service. So if you guys have videos that you want me to look at quickly and post up here publicly to YouTube, please go ahead and email them to me. My email address is in the description box down below. Again, this is a free video analysis, so it's quick, it's simple, it doesn't go over um, everything that you're doing wrong in your throw. It's not as detailed as a paid video analysis that you can get on the Elite Throws Coaching website. But it should hopefully, address a couple of the issues that you're going through here and help you out. So here is a video that came in, and I want to take a look at this one because it is a little different. Have you watched it a few times? Just mute real quick, but have you guys watch this a few times just to take a look and see what's going on. So you can see right away from that first throw that these are all the same throw. We've got a big over rotation into the left side of that circle. So boom, you can see how she brings that right foot all the way over. She almost fouls, it looks like, when she does her throw. The right foot doesn't really go anywhere. So she's not getting across the circle, number one. And number two, she's really over rotating. So those are the big things that you can see. Let's go kind of frame by frame here in QuickTime and check out and see what's going on. So let's take a look first, slow motion, frame by frame. You can see doing a great job of keeping the discus behind the hip. You can see right here, that right leg has that wide sweep as it comes around. We've got a jump and a twirl in midair. And you can see if this is the front of the circle, you can see where the sector lines are painted. There's one sector line right there. There's one sector line right there. The left foot should be landing somewhere in this region where the cursor is. And that's where the left foot is landing here. So we're not doing a good job getting across the circle, and we're not doing a good job of driving down the middle. We're driving over here into the left side of the circle, and let's try to take a look and see why. So we got to go back to the old Mac Wilkins low left and long. So you can see here she does a pretty good job of getting her knees bent, and you can see she's squatting down. See, she starts tall, squats down low. But here's the problem. We need to stay low as we shift weight onto that left foot. So you can see right here she starts to stand up again. See how the head's going up? And if the head goes up, you're not going to be able to drive as far across that circle because you don't have a big enough bend in your leg. You're not in that crouched position. So think of it like a jump. If you were going to jump, do you want your body in a squat position ready to jump, or are you going to jump off of a straight leg? Obviously, you're going to squat down and then jump. So that's what we need to do. Squat down and drive. But if you're squatting down and then standing up, you're not going to be able to drive that far. So that's the first thing I would say, is to stay lower as you get onto your left. The second thing is you need to actually get onto your left. So right now you're not getting on or around your left side. You're falling backwards into the circle. You can see from this position here, if you were to just stop in this position, you would fall backwards and land on your butt. What we want to do is we want to make sure that you stay balanced and you stay on this left foot. Get your body around that left side. So you have to imagine if you had a metal pole, like one of the metal poles that makes up the discus cage, the hammer cage that you're standing in. If you had one of those metal poles that was right on the side of your left foot that went straight up in the air, you wouldn't try to throw your face through that metal pole. You're going to try to turn around the metal pole. Well, you can't do that unless you get on your left foot. So there's two big issues right there that are related to each other. Number one, you're standing up in the back of the circle instead of staying crouched down nice and low. And number two, you're falling into the circle. So you're falling backwards instead of spending more time on that left foot, getting around your left foot. So those are two big things. They are related, so you can work on them at the same time. But they are really the root of a lot of the issues that we've got going on here. So because of that, because you're off balance, because you are standing up and you're not on that left foot, you're not getting around your left side, what happens is you have to rebend your foot. You can see it right there. You go up, down, and then up again. See that little down and up right here? Down, up. Well, look at where you're pointing as that happens. You're pointing right over here to the left side of that circle. So you're not driving down the middle. You're not leaping, and I don't like to use that word, but you're not leaping down the middle. You're not exploding down the middle. You're jumping in the air and twirling your body around. So if you were balanced on your left side, if you were lower and had more of a bend in your left leg, you would be able to have a more explosive drive down the middle, and your right foot would be landing here instead of over there. So we want the right foot to land just on the inside of the middle of that circle. That's where I like it to land. So not right in the middle, but a couple of inches, so inside of the front of that circle, right here. Okay? So again, staying low in the back and getting around your left side better is going to prevent the over-rotating, and it's going to have a much better carryover, make you a lot more explosive and a lot more powerful to drive down the middle of that circle. Now, when you get into your power position, you're wide open, so that's something to work on too, is staying closed. But you really can't fix this position until we get you landing in the right spot. So don't worry about this position too much until you get into the front half of that circle. So we don't want to put the cart before the horse here. We want to make sure that we fix things in order. And the biggest things to work on are right here. Staying lower in the back. So don't do the down, up, down, up thing. Just stay low and go. And get around your left foot so that you're more balanced. And drive down the circle. Don't jump in the air and twirl. I want you to drive, to run, to explode down the middle of that circle. That's going to take care of a lot of issues that you've got going on, and that's the first place to start. You're already doing the full throw, so let's work on correcting from the beginning of the throw all the way to the end. The first part to correct for the beginning of the throw is going to be the back of that circle, staying low on the left leg, keeping that left leg bent, and getting around your left side. Okay, so there's a lot of previous video analysis that I've done. Also, another great spot to take a look at this is in the playlist, the Discus playlist number 2, which is under the Elite Throws Coaching YouTube channel, the channel that you're watching right now. So make sure to go ahead and check those out. It talks about getting around your left side, getting around and staying balanced on your left foot instead of falling into that circle. So everything that you're showing me in this video here is the classic signs that you're not staying on your left foot long enough, that you're not balanced on your left foot long enough. So if we can stay low and stay balanced on your left, we're going to have a much more efficient throw. You're going to be driving down the middle and putting all of that power that you're creating into the discus in a nice, efficient, straight line instead of all the jumping and twirling stuff that you're doing here. All right, so that's what I got for you today. Guys, again, if you have any video that you want to send in, I don't get to it immediately, but I do get to it within a week or two of you sending it in. Just go ahead and email matt@primalatc.com. And again, the email address is in the description box of this video. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.